Well, hello and welcome to my channel. This is Bev on Fabulously Functional. It's taken me a while to get to this point to be able to put this video together. Just lighting and everything, production. Um, a few of you have asked me to put my face on, which is not much. This is not a tutorial because this is not my forte. I've learned a few tips from a friend in college. When I first began wearing makeup, I didn't wear makeup until I went to college, and had a wonderful friend of mine. Her name was Caroline Grappo, and she told me that I had beautiful eyes, and did I ever think about wearing makeup? And I said, well, raised in a Baptist preacher's home, he told us we were naturally beautiful. No, we he didn't really let us wear a lot of makeup, nail polish, and all that kind of stuff. Only when we got to college did we ever broaden our horizons with makeup and all that kind of stuff. So she taught me a few things. But then I got grown, got married, had children, and had my daughter, Jasmine, who absolutely just has a knack for makeup, and does people's faces and does her face beautifully. Sometimes she does it real grand, and then sometimes it's real subtle. But learned a few things from her. She gifted me many things because she used to work at oh, I can't remember the name of the place, makeup place. Anyway, she used to work there, and of course they get discounted makeup, and she would, buy makeup for me, give me what she wasn't using, and I learned a lot of things and learned how to subtly enhance my natural beauty. And I like to say that because I don't like to wear a lot of makeup, but I do like makeup, and it does make me enhance my natural beauty. So I'm going to share with you just a few things that I use. I pulled away the things that I use on a daily basis. I have other things that my daughter's gifted me that I use when I want to do something different. But I rarely do anything different. I pretty much stick with what I always do. So I have here my nightcap on. I usually put this on because it helps me to stay within the barriers of my face. So if I'm wearing a wig or I'm wearing a scarf, um, I don't have the added makeup close to my hairline, so that I get my scarves soiled or get my wigs soiled with makeup. So I put a scarf on, which gives me a nice oval shape, and I put the makeup where it's needed rather than where it's not needed. Okay, so I've got a mirror right here. So if I look down like this, I've got a bigger mirror that's what I really need. See this right here. Okay, so I got a bigger mirror sitting here. And so if I look down and see what I'm doing and then look at you, that's what I'm doing. Okay, so I've got a few things back here. So I just want to turn. Oh, I got to grab this. I dropped my scarf. Sorry about that. I'll put the scarf over here because I am going to put a scarf on after I make up my face. So I got my earrings on already for the day, and got my little frock I'm wearing that I can just throw some leggings on with. Grab a scarf and a coat, and I'm off to the store wherever I need to go. But I've got a few items here, and I'm going to turn your attention down this way to what I've got laying on my little desk right here. So I've got e.l.f. I've got this, which my daughter gifted me. And I use it, just to highlight. I use this one particularly over here. And just so you know, palettes, when they tell you this is for your eyes, this is for your cheeks, and this is really whatever you buy that goes on your skin, you can put it on any part of your skin. So even if they tell you it's eyeshadow, if you want to put it on your cheek, you can put it on your cheek. Or you can use it for highlight or whatever you want to use it for. But the industry is set up for you to buy different things for different parts of your face. But if you get something like this, a palette, they call them palettes. My daughter has a bajillion of them, palettes that have different colors. You can use those different things on different parts of your face. So you can tell I use this part of this palette the most. That's the blush I use. Then I use these to highlight and these to create, this dark one to create contrast. I'm going to show you that in just a minute. So I have that. I have some mascara. Have mascara. This one is by Lancome. Very nice mascara that my daughter gifted to me once again. Thank God for my little girl. This is my foundation. I use Black Radiance. You can buy Black Radiance at Walmart. You can buy Black Radiance at Meijer. Any store, really. If you go over to the beauty section, Black Radiance has a whole section. I like their foundations. And so I've got my foundation here, Black Radiance. I have here banana powder. It's a finishing product, a finishing touch on my face. My daughter gifted me this. It's called Benet Luxury Powder. Even though it's light in color, that's now how it appears on your skin and face. I have my kabuki brush. And I'm missing a brush that I need to go get. I'll go get that in just a minute. This is just some lip gloss to give me a little shine. This is my eye pencil, my black eye pencil. This is my brown lip pencil. This is my my skin. This is what I put on my skin before I do any makeup. This is a vitamin C anti-aging day cream with Dead Sea minerals. Makes my skin feel wonderful before I put on makeup. So I use that each morning. Like this morning, if you were on my live this morning, I just put this on my face. I put on a little lip gloss and I was good to go. Okay. So I'm hold mute for just a minute. I've got to go get my blush brush. Okay, so I have, oh my goodness, where'd that come from? I have my blush brush now. Here it is right here. I had left that and I forgot about that. Okay, so I also have here, you saw my lipstick. You can see that I've had this lipstick a minute because I only use a little bit of it. But I love it. It's a light, shimmery kind of goldish peach. And I love it because it enhances and it goes with just about anything I wear. So I wear that one all the time. I have this lighter, and it's not because I smoke, because I don't. But I like your old-fashioned traditional eye pencils by Maybelline. I get the red ones. This is the black one. And I soften it by just lighting it off a little second, and it goes on smoother. Watched my mother do that for years, but she used matches instead of a lighter. And sometimes my mother would just lick it in her lips and then put it on her eyes that way. So anyway, I'm going to get started here. Like I said, I usually put a little bit of this on. This is vitamin C with Dead Sea minerals in it. You could probably find any cream with that in it. I'm going to go ahead and just put a dab on my face. I usually pluck my eyebrows. I only pluck underneath, so I'll go underneath here. If I see any little stray hairs, I'll pluck those. Or if my daughter sees them, she'll pluck them. She's like, Mama, let me get that. And then I usually have some chin hairs that may come out. So I take, a gentle razor and I just remove those extra hairs from underneath my chin. But you see how this vitamin C cream and this with the Dead Sea minerals, how it just gives you a glow. So even if I don't want to put on no makeup, I wash my face, put this on, put on a little lip gloss, and I'm off to wherever I gotta go. Okay, so that's that. Let me get a sip of tea, y'all. I don't know what. Okay, I murdered that smoothie that I made this morning for all of you who saw it. But I did. I am gonna put on my pink scarf to go after I make up my face and some other things I'm gonna add to that. So I do that first, and it gives me a nice glow, a nice foundation to put more makeup on. Okay, and so then I take my black Radiance. I love this particular one because it has like a little spatula at the end of the tip. It's a little plastic spatula. And so all I do is I take that spatula, and by the way, when you use your foundations, make sure you shake them up first because they do settle and separate. Shake them up, shake some of the stuff off of it, some of the foundation, and I use a liquid one, and I just kind of paint over my face. I add a dab here, 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 here on my nose, right there, and maybe on my eyelids like that. And then I take either my hand, sometimes I really love to use my hand, or I'll use one of these that my daughter gave me, and I'll just rub that makeup right into my face like that. Hopefully this lighting is okay. Okay, I needed to bring some more of that lighting in so you can see better. And I'm going to be looking down here as well while I put this on my face. And I go around just the edge of my face. I don't go all under here and down my neck with my makeup. Some people do that. I do not. And so I don't need a lot. And I thank God for that. I'm just enhancing my beauty. I'm not trying to cover it up. And a lot of times, sometimes we're trying to cover up our natural beauty rather than enhance it. I do have a few scars on my face, and I have some natural things on my face that I was just born with. And if I get up close, I have a birthmark here on my face. I've had that ever since I was a little girl. I got mole right here, one right here, a few right here, and my moles are increasing as the older I get. I have one little divot in my eyebrow right here that I'm going to show you how I kind of camouflage that. But that's when I had chicken pox as a small girl, and one got right there and left a scar. So I have that. And then I have a little scar here on my lip. You can hardly see it, but it's a tiny little keloid. I'm not sure how I got that as a little girl, but I don't know if I hit my nose or what happened. But I have that, and I also have a little scar on my forehead up here. And that's when I got hit in the head with a shovel. I had to get 2 stitches. Me and my sister were outside playing, and she was digging and with the shovel, and I came up behind her, and she tagged me with that shovel real good. But it doesn't take away from anything. I still think I'm blessed with a pretty decent face. So I've put my foundation on. And I'm wondering, do I have the best color here? I had my little stick, but I don't have it now. But I can change the lighting if I need to, but I don't think I need to. The tone of the lighting. Okay, so I've got my foundation on. The next thing I like to do is put my blush on, and I brush it just across the bone of my cheek, and I just brush a little bit over there, not a lot, and you can see I'm on the bone of my cheek. Okay, right there. I'm going to get me some more blush. My daughter said she was going to get me another palette. So you can see it just adds a little bit of rosiness to my cheekbones that I acquired from my mother. All right, and then the next thing I do is I take the palette, and I've already used the color for my cheeks, and I take the lighter portion of the palette right here, depending on what color I'm wearing. Since I'm going to put on a pink scarf, I'm going to use the lighter one and not the gold one. So I'm going to take it, and I just bring it down the middle of my nose like that. Just bring it down the middle of my nose like that, and it gives me a little bit of a glow. And then I put some right across my eyelids. Just the middle, from the middle to the center. That's, and you see I'm using my finger. I love making up my face with my finger. With my fingers, because I don't know, it just sometimes does better than the brushes. So there I have just a little bit of brightness added to my eyes. And I have my towel down here on my lap where I can wipe my hands as I go to the next thing. Okay, so that's that. Then I take my contrasting, which is the brown, and I put it right in the crease of this eye right here, right in the crease, to create just a little bit of a contrast. I don't do it all the way across, just partly across. And so you see how it just adds a little bit of contrast and contour to my eye sockets and my eyelids. So I do that. All right, and then I'm pretty much done with this palette. I use the gold for different colors, but today I used this one because I'm putting on a pink scarf. If I were putting on my marigold scarf, the one I had on earlier today, I would have used the gold. Okay, so put that down. The next thing I want to do is I want to show you how I do my eyebrows. Okay, so I told you I have this one little mark right here where my eyebrow part of it seems to be missing. So I take my eye pencil and I just brush it ever so lightly. And you see that? It just takes it right away. So it's not as noticeable. And then I take the pencil and I just go underneath my eyebrows. It doesn't take me this long. I'm just taking my time because I'm doing a video. That's the only reason I'm doing this. Okay. And so you see how it defines my eyebrows, just adding a little bit of pencil. Okay. So I added a little bit of pencil to my eyebrows. All right. And now I'm going to I'm just waving it past there, blow it off, let it dry a little bit, and then I'm going to put the eyeliner on my eyes. So I start from the corner, and work my way over. I think I need to do this just a little bit more. So yeah, I'm looking in the mirror as I do this. And I try to make it as smooth as possible. Okay, but you see that? All right, let me do this other one over here. Okay, so there we go. All right, and then I'll go under my eye as well, but I don't do as much. because really the older you get, the less of this you need. So I'm just going to go under my eye here a little bit. Not going to be as heavy with it. Make sure my corners are just right. So you see I only have a little bit of mascara underneath my eyes and more of it over top, okay? So there we have that. All right, so now I'm going to move on to, I think I want to go ahead and let's do my lips. So I have a brown lip liner, and I outline my lips. I outline them. Because I have a few imperfections around my lips. They're not real noticeable, but... So I've outlined my lips. Then the next thing I do is I put on my gloss. Roll them together. Now truly, you can leave them just like this and not add anything. But any high shining gloss will work. And then after I do my gloss, I take a touch of lipstick. What color is this? I can't read it. I just put a little bit on, roll them together, and there I have the color for my lips. I like that. I like that color. Okay, and so after I do that, then I take some of my, oh, I forgot. I gotta do my highlights. So to brighten up my eyes even more than the shadow I've chose, I use this palette. I like this kind of golden taupe color. But if you watch, you'll see how it brightens up my eyes. So I'm going to take it, I'm going to put it underneath my eyelids, like that, around my eye, across my brow, up top a little bit, around my eye, and under my eye. And you see how it just brightens my face right up. My eyes really brightens up my eyes. Okay, so now I'm ready for my, I call it a translucent powder. It's called Beignet Luxury Powder, Banana Powder. My daughter orders it offline or off of Amazon. So I have my kabuki brush right here. So this is my blush brush. See the contour? It's designed to go over cheekbones like that. This, when you get a round brush like this this goes over your entire face. So this is my kabuki brush. I call it kabuki brush. I'm going to sprinkle just a little bit of that banana powder on top, and I tap it so it goes down in there. And then I brush over my entire face with it. Like so. Like that. Now this is where I go down with this. And I'll go down and brush my neck and with the powder. But I don't put foundation all down here. No. So, I'm looking good, y'all. Okay. All right, so now I'm going to add my mascara. I only do the top lashes. So I'm going to add my mascara. And what I do is I do this too. Go across the edges. And then I go do this again. And just make some thicker. See that? but I only do the top ones. I take this and I go like this. And then I go like that again. See that? Yes. How y'all doing? Okay, so after I do the kabuki brush, you know, all over my face, and I do that right there, right there. Okay, and then I'm pretty much done. So I got me this cute little necklace from Paparazzi. I don't know how many of y'all are familiar with Paparazzi, but every now and then I find a piece that I really love. And look at this. Look at this. $5 Paparazzi. Honey, it's saying something. I need to hurry along here because I got about 5 more minutes. Okay, so my face is done. I got my jewelry on and all of that. Now, I take this off, and I'm being very transparent right now because I have alopecia, top of my head, so that's why you don't see me with my natural hair much. I have a lot of hair, but most of it is missing right here because of the alopecia. But I'm working on that with my rice water and all that kind of stuff. I have a wig cap that I wear at all times with my scarves. It keeps them clean from getting oils on them. Keeps extra makeup from getting on them, which is why I put this on as a barrier so that when I put my scarf on, I'm not getting extra makeup on my scarf. And you can see that little mark from the shovel when I was a little girl now. But so now I got my pink scarf, y'all. And I'm going to put it on. I'm going to put it on. I got a few minutes before it's time for me to get off of here. It doesn't take me long. It's a very long scarf. Long scarves are what I love because they make it easy for me to put on. So I have one side that's going to be longer than the other when I grace it across my head. And then I pull the ends from the back around me across my shoulders. I bring the longer portion across my head like that. Then I tie it like that. Like that. And then I throw it over my shoulder. And I'm ready for my live. I'm ready to go. I'm ready for whatever I want to be ready for. And I just love all of my scarves. I call them my soft hats. And I have so many of them. One day I'm going to take you in my closet so you can see all my scarves. It's ridiculous. Every time I go to get another one, I go get it. But I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope you have the most amazing, productive day today. And if you like this, please like and share and subscribe to my channel. And, you know, usually when my subscribers tell me some things they want to see, I do it. But you have to subscribe to my channel. And so it don't cost you nothing. Just subscribe. So every video that I do, you will be notified. These are my favorite earrings. I know you all see these a lot. These were gifted to me from my Aunt Elma, who resides in Oakland, California. Just beautiful pieces. She gave to me many years ago, and I love them. I wear them all the time because they go with everything. So hopefully you've enjoyed this. This is Business Bev. This is Bev just fitting to take off, and so on and so forth. I've enjoyed this. I hope you've enjoyed it too. Fabulously functional through faith with Bev. May God bless you and keep you, and I will see you on the next video. Bye-bye.